Oh yes, we need the Harriet update. Bring her back to ACNH. I don't care if she doesn't get her own store. Give her a stall in the town square. I mean, haircuts plus social distancing, the open air makes perfect sense, but let her mess up my do. Give me something new. I want to feel like a brand new you with contacts and me masks and new hair. Doll me up and do it now. We need this update. Back in the ancient days, we used to get updates in Animal Crossing New Horizons. They would send these videos on this thing called Twitter, and Nintendo would drop details on what they were bringing to the game. It was pretty cool to be a bundle of events and sometimes items and maybe a few new challenges, and they'd add like a number. It'd be like 1.13, 1.14, and it always felt just exciting to see those numbers tick up and the game change a little bit. But then it stopped, and there was no updates, no Brewster, no diving, no cooking, and they decided to keep the game ancient and antiquated. And some people love the nostalgia and others grew sick of it. And so they started making their own updates. What's going on, everybody? Let's turn this world back to color and talk about some new updates for Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm on top of the town, and I'm feeling like this game needs to get back on top with a new update. So today we're talking about the most wanted updates, the ones you guys have sent. Your ideas are brilliant, and I think these need to happen in AC. Check out my outfit too, by the way. 3 cheers for Min Min being added to Smash Brothers. I love this, and I'm rocking the Min Min outfit that was custom made and designed by Zach, which, not me, Zach, but clearly a cool dude. You guys are super cool as well. Make sure to smash that like button if you are excited for a new AC update. Let me know in the comments down below which of today's updates you would want most in the game. And make sure to subscribe if you want to stay up to date on when the updates actually hit. We have a great time over here. We are a wonderful clan of Ninja Warriors, update seekers, Brewster lovers, and just downright good dudes and dudettes. So thanks so much for being here. Turn the notification bell on so you know when the new update drops. I feel like it's imminent. It's going to happen any day now. I promise you it's going to happen soon. It has to. Nintendo will not leave us hanging. But in the meantime, let's talk about some great ones. This comes from Captain Gaming. And by the way, if you want to get your update featured in a video, make sure to check out our Discord server. Link always in the description down below. It's called Switch Strong, and it's about being awesome people while playing the most awesome system. Not much more to it, but everyone has great ideas there, and you guys can send yours if you join up. Captain Gaming says he wants a new item in the game, honey. Now, I think this is a brilliant idea because we have bait, which is really nice, and bait is a great way to catch the fish. And we're about to hit a month transition, right? It's about to be July, and what's the other side of the new monthly stuff besides fishing? It's bug catching. So honey, as proposed by Captain, would be something crafted with 1 wasp nest, and you could place it on trees to spawn more bugs. I love this idea. I think it's a genius one. Captain Gaming, I'm all about this first update. And could it happen? Like, it sounds crazy, but it's also very plausible. And I think this one is pretty plausible as well. Talking about Ray Rose, who wants an ability to browse recent and popular designs at the kiosk in the Able Sisters store. Now, Nintendo does love to do this. There are other first-party games where they want you to see what other people are making. They want you to play around with their ideas and their creations, like Mario Maker 2. So it only makes sense that they could do this in Animal Crossing, and it'd be so nice and so fun if I could step over to the kiosk, and just like I downloaded the ultra fun Min Min costume, which I do love, I could see, hey, what are some popular ones or new ones that other players have made that maybe I've missed and maybe I'm interested in. By the way, my flowers are taking over. I love the lushness and density of video games, and now my island, I almost want to fill the entire thing with flowers. Is that crazy? Maybe, but it's definitely not crazy to, summer shell. It's definitely not crazy to want a changing rotation of popular designs. I love downloading the designs, but I have to search them on Twitter, and that doesn't add up. I should be able to search them in-game and see a, I don't know, featured section. How cool would it be if some of your favorite designs or even your design was featured in AC? I love that idea, Ray Rose. I also love Tap and Gwen. It's a kind of penguin tap dancer hybrid crossover. Pretty neat. I would love for Harriet from Shampoodle to come back, either in part of the Nook store or her own place, and sell special hairstyles. Come on. You guys remember Harriet? She's got her shop Shampoodle. She can do hair. She can do makeup. She can do eye color with contacts. I think that'd be really, really fun. Yes, there's a good variety of hair styles and colors, but spice it up after a while, my dude. Look, we've been in quarantine. We've been stuck on this island. Fresh haircut. You know, if you time travel, you know your hair is being messy. And contacts would be cool. Makeup would be cool. I don't know if we need the me faces but maybe amiibo masks or something of the sort could be an interesting thing to add in. I would like that a lot. Also, I'm liking exploring other places on my island that I normally never go to. Normally, we just stand in front of the shop at Resident Services or my house. Today, we're standing in front of Mike. Oh! I didn't even know he was here. Well, this video just got a whole lot better. Red, after millennia, you've made your way. You know, there's a few things that never happen in AC. Updates and Red. And we're talking about both of them today, which is pretty freaking sweet. Let this tune take us to our next update, which comes from Graythan. And I really like this one. An update that would allow us to store things in boxes and chests around your island. So you could set up storage boxes outside the campsite full of crafting supplies. You could set up a cooler with fish bait. It would be so nice if you could place items within storage boxes around the island to allow for, 1, easier storage, and 2, not have to deal with the transition into and out of your house if you want to retrieve something. So you could put a valuable set of tools, or you could put, like he said, like bait or crafting supplies, like store a bunch of your wood and your stone in spots that you're going to use them. I think this is so simple and so great. I love it so much. Have a storage box by the airport so you can quickly and conveniently drop and store all your Mystery Island items and return back to the Dodos to travel again quickly. How nice is that? I think that's such a good idea. And I hope Nintendo introduces not only some of these more like nostalgic updates, like bringing back Harriet or Cap'n, and not just the basic quality of life ones like bulk crafting or faster techs, but do some things that are truly going to change the game, like diving and cooking, but then make the game better. Like, hey, it would be so nice if we could store our stuff around. I like that a lot. This painting right here. I'm always hunting for the fakes. I don't know if this is the fake or not, but I will take a chance. He is my cousin after all. You know who's not my cousin, but I still love this idea? Snowball. Snowball wants Phineas to come back from New Leaf and give you badges on the back of your passport. Now, I think this is a really nice idea, and Phineas is a fun little otter. Phineas did give you prizes in a past title, and then he evolved to kind of being a scout, giving you badges. I like Phineas a lot, and I think it'd be cool if he was able to stamp your passport. You'd probably have to get creative, though, in a way of, like, it can't just be badges for challenges, because that's basically what Nook Miles are for. So this would have to be something that is adjacent and similar, but at the same time different. So he'd have to reward you maybe for more passive actions, like, hey, you've met 100 villagers. Hey, you've met, I don't know, 100 friends. Things of that sort that, I know there's some of those in the Nook Miles, but that would be a little bit more of chronicling your not as active adventures, or the badges just don't work and we need to find a new purpose for Phineas. I mean, he's a sea otter. Maybe he'll love to dive. Maybe he could be involved with that. I mean, he's a sea otter, so maybe he'll float and help us put floating items in the waterways. One thing I want, because this is, you know, it's my video. My update that I want is stuff to put in the water. I want to put floating things in my ponds and my rivers to add decorative elements to the waterways. I love waterscaping. I love what I've got going on there, and I love seeing the water and fishing in the water. But how nifty would it be if I could put, like, little floaties in the water, or a little fake fish in the water, or a chair in the water, or something like a swinging bridge that rests in the... I don't know, it'd be so cool. The animations for the water are brilliant and beautiful, and I would love that so darn much. Back at that idea of cataloging your adventures, Panda8579 has a fun one that kind of crosses over AC with Pokemon, saying, I'd like a kind of Pokedex for all available items and DIYs, saying what you have and have not cataloged. This would be great. Now, it would be a little revealing, and it would expose the final list of items in the game and maybe make things feel more limited in scope. But how nice would it be to know I've got 900 of 1,400 items? Or here's a list of all my DIYs. Do you have any different ones? This would be easier for us to trade, and maybe a better trading system is something we need as well. I've seen a lot of you talking about that. But in the meantime, a way to keep track of how complete you are in your item catalog would be nice. And then as they hopefully add new items via a hopeful future imminent update, we would get more and that catalog would expand, and that would be fun to see, just like the Pokedex expands gen after gen. I like your idea a lot, Panda. I think that's brilliant. Snowball again? Snowball twice? Snowball is the winner of the day. I think we should be able to place wall-mounted items on cliffs and simple panels. Also, I think there should be berry bushes where you can pick berries off them, like blueberries, blackberries, raspberries. I love this. more fruit. More fruit. And it's not fruit trees because we've got a lot of orchards in the game, and everybody has an orchard on their island. If your island is 5 stars, you probably have a really cool, beautiful orchard. But wouldn't it be nifty and nice if we had little bush patches that also had fruit, so you could make a different type of garden, so you could make a different type of little patch almost? Everyone now has cool patches besides orchards. And I love the idea of collecting strawberries, blueberries, blackberries. I think that's so fun. Plus, placing wall-mounted items on cliffs would add more variety to your outdoor exteriors and give a little bit more pizzazz to terraforming. So I'm all about this, Snowball, with your really good double ideas. You were lucky that I didn't realize you posted twice, but at the same time, you were clever because your updates were so stellar. And so is this one from Little Miss Aya. Not sure if someone mentioned this already, but I'd love to see the Able sisters and Nooks walking around town. We've heard a lot of people say, let Isabella fresh air, but yes, don't forget about the others as well. They are stuck inside permanently. And it seems weird, especially since the shops close at 8, like they could come out, right? They close at 8 or 9, like you got a lot of hours a day. What do? They sleep in there? They have to look outside and be like, friends. If only I knew what that felt like. It could be just me, but I think it's sad they're always indoors. It'd be nice to see them outside their stores, interacting with our island designs, etc. For example, on some days, Timmy is taking a day off while Tommy is running the store and vice versa. It doesn't have to be every day, but it's a small improvement on game life and would add variety to see some of these friends and familiar faces that we know and love rocking and rolling through the island. I agree. More activity. If we're not going to expand the size of the island, if we're not going to add more villagers, which I would love, at least put these people out there, because boy, when he boom stomps his way straight to my island, I want that guy to rock and roll. He's star-studded. He's celebrity status. I'm going to roll out the red carpet. I want Brewster to walk around, wave, sign autographs, take photos. At least I want his autograph. Is that weird? But yeah, I like this idea a lot. Aromatic Dust 98 scares me. His update to the game is one that I hope does not happen to the game because it betrays the spirit of Animal Crossing, but it was so weird and so interesting I had to put it in the video. Be able to break into the Nook's Cranny after hours, even if things cost 20% more or sell for 20% less. Even if they sell, dude, you're breaking in! What do you mean even if they sell for 20% less or cost 20% more? Are you like the nicest robber ever? You're gonna go in and still buy the stuff? Are you gonna spook the poor Nooks, Timmy and Tommy, and say, wake up and sell me? Why are we breaking in? But at the same time, I look at my dude and I'm like, it would be kind of fun to scale the back of Nook's Cranny since they don't let you turn the buildings, which we talked about last time as a immediate update. Let us rotate those dang buildings, but since they don't, if I could scale the side of Nook's Cranny with my ladder and make a daring entrance and be like, I'm here, it's after hours, and I really, so desperately, absolutely needed that extra piece of couch that you have sitting on your store shelf, or I really just needed your little elephant watering can. Please give it to me. I don't think we should advocate for stealing or breaking in Aromatic Dust 98, but a more expensive late night excursion to the store would be fun, even if your idea is a little concerning. And last but not least for our day, we've got Whoopsie Daisy, who wants more interactable items in AC. We're talking about those flower petals that you can run over. I think they're so fun, right? The little ones that have a nice animation that just spice up your island life. I've got an idea for some new dynamic items similar to the petal and leaf piles that react to the player's movement. I'd like to see staged curtains that could be structured like an archway, but when you walk through, they would flap open in the middle. You could expand this to more types of curtains too, like some hippie-style beaded curtains, a curtain of strung-out flowers to make a great entrance to a tiki lounge. There could be a garden trellis archway complete with flowering vines that hung down a bit in the middle and they would sway a little as you walk through. You've really thought this through and I like it. These could all have a bunch of color sets too. I'd also like to see an item of fairy-like lights or sparkles that hung in the air and they'd stir slightly or shimmer as you pass through. Yes, more dynamic items. If you're not going to let us swim in our pools, if you're not going to let us ride on the horsies, at least give us more little things that turn and twist, that shimmer and sparkle, right? Fairy lights is a great idea. Beaded curtains is brilliant. And it would add more, not only separation to the island, not only distinction to the island, but more fun to the island. Because as you walk through, like those petal piles, they're not great, but they're so cute because of what they do. And it's something different. And when you walk over the normal ground, your dude just makes delicious sounds. I love the sound effects. I mean, there is a little grass like ploop, ploop, ploop that pops up. So that's the inspiration. And then the flower petals have extra oomph. And now, yes, curtains, brilliant. Don't you think, Bruce? Bruce Almighty! Bruce Springsteen! I don't know what his last name is, but I do know that was a fantastic list. I need Harriet. I need that Pokedex of DIY. I really want some strawberries, and I want a freaking update, so let me know your favorite out of this list in the comments down below, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to share your ideas either in the comments or over on Discord. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video and are ready for the AC update. Holy cow, I am so ready. I got you covered. So make sure to subscribe, turn the notification bell on, and I'll let you know as soon as it happens. Thank you so much for your support, by the way. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart. Members, special shout out. And until next time, everybody. Oh, present. I gotta grab that. But in the meantime, you guys grab a great rest of your day. Thanks again, everybody. SwitchForce out.